Welcome back to reality, my darlings. Today we are doing a bold brow and a red lip, because apparently that combo is really trendy right now, which, when was a red lip ever not trendy? I'm a little bit confused by that, but whoever decides what things are trendy is like, yeah, you can do a red lip, but this year it's like cool to do a red lip. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, that's why we're whipping this out. We're using some fun products, diving back into a full face of foundation. Didn't go as well. I'm just so in love with Tarte's Shape Tape that other things are struggling to meet my standard. First time I've used this lipstick and I'm really pleased. Keep watching to find out what it is. I feel like I look like Elizabeth Taylor, but I don't have purple eyes or a double row of eyelashes, and I've only been married once, not 8 times. But for some reason, I feel more like Elizabeth Taylor right now than I do Audrey Hepburn. Not sure why that is. A little bit sacrilegious. Anyway, I hope you like what you see, and if you're like, oh my gosh, touching my brow sounds so stressful, please keep watching, because I kind of break it down, and it's really not that bad. So, I believe in you! Let's do this! Okay, so the order of events is going to be primer, foundation, brows, concealer, and then everything else. So that's the order of things that we're gonna do things in. I am using Arbonne's makeup primer, because guess what we're doing today? Actual full foundation. What? I know it's been a while. Also, I have some water here. Hydrate or dihydrate, in case you guys were concerned about my hydration level. Great, primer everywhere. Then we're using MAC. My face looks so red because I'm smooshing it all over. MAC Face and Body. This is in shade N2. Now I haven't used this since like last summer, so that's why expensive foundation lasts me a long time, is because I don't use it every day for like my whole life. And our foundation brush that I love, that I don't get to use very much. So we're just gonna put foundation all over the face. Going on, but this foundation feels like it's not doing anything for my skin. I know some makeup has expiration dates, and I got this almost 2 years ago for my wedding, and in October, so it's kind of fun that the shade's like perfect. I don't know what it is. Let's keep trying. I don't know if this foundation has just reached its lifespan or what it is, but I'm really surprised that this is not going very well. Let's just leave it for now. And we still have to put concealer on areas that we want more coverage anyway. So we will fix this in a moment. Okay, kids, so there are plenty of ways to do your brows. There's brow gel, brow creams, brow pencils, brow shadows. What else is there? Brow tattoos. Not like a permanent tattoo, like you paint on this gel and then you peel it off and it lasts for like a few days. That's actually pretty cool. It's not new, but I think Maybelline just released one. So people are freaking out about it. Had to keep touching up. Today, what we're gonna do is a combination of a bunch of things. So I have, like a dip brow, so like a pomade for your brows. That's another one. What we have to work with today is a brow pencil and spoolie combo from Arbonne in the shade Dark Nice. We have a clear brow gel and then some eyeshadows. So if you don't do your brows very often, don't go out and buy brow products. I think that's just a silly thing. But if it's something that you want to do every once in a while, using an eyeshadow that is your color meaning like matching your hairs, that is a great option. So usually brow gel is used to like finish the brows, so we're gonna do that last. And there's also tinted brow gel. So like if you don't wanna go in and like draw little hairs or whatever, you can just slap that on your brows and it kind of thickens them. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with this brow pencil. Now, I have very dark hair, so it's not hard to match my hair type. The hardest one to match is blondes. So you definitely want to go with something that's more taupe colored than red, because that'll look really funny. Unless, of course, you have like strawberry blonde, then it's like gonna be somewhat red. So we're just gonna go in and kind of square, like thicken this area, this front section. Now, I am not going to reshape my brows. I'm not going to do that. But I am just going to darken what's already there. Especially towards the tail. There's a lot going on the tail. So, brush your hairs out of the way. Mark where your hairs would normally lay. Brush them the other way. Come on, guys. They just want to be in their natural space, which is great. Except I want them to be pretty dark under there. So you can do like a crazy point if you want to, but I'm not gonna. Now I'm just gonna keep filling these in until they look the way that I want them to with the pencil. Now the front is going to be much more delicate than the rest of the brow, so I'm going to use powder in this area to kind of soften it but still darken it. And then I use the spoolie to kind of just soften some of those lines so that they're not so intense. And I did do a little bit of a point up here, but I didn't go like Disney villain point. I softened that point, got a little Disney villainy. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in with some brown eyeshadows. Now, got a couple options. Because my hair is dark, I can go pretty dark. But you gotta be careful of your undertones. Now I do have some red in my hair, but my skin is cool toned. So I'm gonna go in with my brown from my Naked Basics palette. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. And then I'm gonna take a brush like this. So it's a small angled brush, and I have a smaller one somewhere, but I don't know where she is. Oh, here. I have an eyebrow eyeliner brush. This is perfect. This is a Mary Kay brush, and it's for eyebrows and eyeliner. Wow, genius. So it's the same shape, very thin and angled, and just kind of go into that shadow. You can get it wet if you want to, but I'm just going to darken this beginning front area. And I hope you can see I'm using small strokes so that I'm not just creating a block of color. I'm creating some texture. And again, soften that because the hairs are more thin there. So we don't want to just like, bam, go crazy. So this looks psycho right now, but it's because I normally don't do my brows. So if you're like, oh my gosh, I look crazy, that's okay that you feel that way. Just give it some time, give it a rest, come back to it later, and then decide how you feel about it. I'm gonna finish with brow gel so that all of those products that we just put in place, this is like if you had a finishing spray for your brows. Okay, one eyebrow done. Let's do the other one. Nice. Okay, now if I were to do that differently, wouldn't do brow gel because it kind of just smushed the product around. I am not pleased with that, but they look fine. So we're totally fine. Then let's go ahead and do concealer in the areas that we need to, and then also to clean up any little messies we might have. Hang on, we need to fix something here. So definitely let's go under our eyes, and then we're gonna do a little cleaning up right under the brow. Okay, so the area around my brows needs some concealing as well, but we're going to use a little brush to apply. I'm going to use a flat, dense brush because we want the placement to be pretty accurate. So we're going to go underneath. And then we're also going to go above. This is going to give you the on point thing that people are talking about. I'm just going to use my finger. You know what would be really helpful in this instance is one of those little baby beauty blenders. Oh, that'd be perfect. So it's really going to make our brows like ska! Pop. Now, no one's brows are symmetrical, but the less you mess with the actual shape of them, the more they will, really the easier it'll be. Like people who shave them off and then draw them on, I just feel like that takes a lot of boldness, and I'm not gonna do that. Great, now I took what was left on that brush and put it on my eyelids because we are gonna do a little something with the eyes, not a ton. But I'm going into my Naked Basics palette, and we're going to use WOS, Walk of Shame, and put it all over the lid, all over the everywhere. Hopefully the rest of this video is quick so I don't have like a 30-minute video about me rambling about brows. Hope not. And then we're going to take Naked 2, which is the taupe color, which is the color that I often use on blonde brides. And we're just going to go in the crease. Just add a tiny bit of dimension to our eyeballs so they don't disappear amidst the brows. Alright, let's take care of the skin. So, translucent powder all over the place. All over the places. Oh, it exploded. I'm going to take a really dense brush and put translucent powder right underneath my eyes. Okay, and then I just put a light dusting of powder all over my face. And then let's go ahead and do blush. I'm using my new one from my my August glam bag. I didn't want a really bright color. This is going on a little more dense than I anticipated. Nah, whatever. It'll probably tone down. And then I am going to do a little bit of highlighter underneath my brows. Now I'm taking the duo from my September glam bag and putting it just right under here so that those brows really stick out. But I'm not putting any on my face. I want a really matte look. Okay, now I think that's pretty much it, except for mascara and lipstick. And lipstick is another big part of this look. So let's do mascara first. Put you in suspense. Okay, so along with our bold brooks, oh my goodness, pregnancy brain. Along with our bold brows, we're gonna do a red lip. This is Too Faced's Melted Matte Lipstick in, I don't love the name. I'm not condoning the name. It's called Lady Balls. Because red usually probably communicates like that you mean business and that you don't mess around. I had so many options for a red lipstick, but I haven't actually gotten to really try this one out. My other option was Trust Me by ColourPop, and then I have a bunch of other just kind of random ones. But let's go ahead and stick this on. Whoa, that was one of the most stressful liquid lip experiences I've ever had. I had to like redo things a million different times, and anyway, this is the finished product. Doesn't look bad, huh? Oh my gosh, that was so hard. Okay, I think that's it. Blech. Mascara done, lipstick done, bold brows done. Little teeny bit of highlight. Obviously this is very like 50s pin-up-y, but apparently it's trendy, which whoever decides those things, I don't know. Oh, I just got red lipstick all over the door frame. Ooh, should probably take care of that. Thanks so much for joining me. I'm getting my hair cut soon, so if you have any thoughts about something crazy I should do, I probably won't do it, but it's fun to hear your thoughts. Mostly because financially, it's like, I can't like dye my hair right. I don't. Thanks for hanging out. Hope to see you next time. Keep it real.